So here we have a first order separable differential equation that we are going to solve. dy over dx is equal to 1 over y. And upon solving this first order separable differential equation, we need to find the general solution to a first order separable differential equation. So upon solving this first order separable differential equation, on the first line, we need to separate the x and the y variables. And in order for us to separate the x and the y variables right here, all we need to do is to multiply both sides of the first order separable differential equation by the multiplicative inverse of 1 over dx, which is dx, and the multiplicative inverse of 1 over y, which is y. And upon doing simple simplification, we will have y dx dy all over dx is equal to y dx all over y. So as you can see, the dx on the numerator and the dx on the denominator have been eliminated. That's why the remaining on the left hand side of the differential equation is y dy. And on the right hand side of the equation, the y on the numerator and the y on the denominator have been eliminated. That's why the remaining on the right hand side of the differential equation is dx. So here, now that we have separated the x and the y variable, that's the time that we are now going to take the indefinite integral on both sides of the equation. So the indefinite integral of y with respect to y, that will give us y cubed all over 3. So here we just applied the power rule of integration. So on the right hand side of the equation, the indefinite integral of 1 with respect to x, that will give us x and the positive arbitrary constant c. So here, since we are solving for y, which is the general solution to a first order separable differential equation, we are going to multiply both sides of the equation by the multiplicative inverse of 1 over 3, which is 3. So upon doing simple simplification, we will have 3y cubed all over 3 is equal to 3x and the positive arbitrary constant. So kapag pinag-divide natin yung 3 by itself on the left hand side of the equation, that will give us 1. So the remaining is y cubed. So since we are solving for y, which is the general solution to a first order separable differential equation, we are just going to take the cube root on both sides of the equation. So on the left hand side of the equation, the cube and the cube root have been eliminated. That's why the remaining in this part is y. So upon solving this first order separable differential equation, we have found out that the general solution is function of x is equal to the cube root of the quantity 3x positive, the arbitrary constant c. And that is the general solution to a first order separable differential equation.